Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
Hi, everybody. Listening to The Thing Is. I'm Shannon. Thanks for coming back to join us.
Do you like ghosts and ghosts? Do you have fights and fights in? Do you have bad dates in? Do you like ghosts and ghosts?
Oh, the thing is, oh, the thing is, oh, the thing is, oh.
Shannon, you're listening to The Thing Is. Thanks for coming back to join us. I'm here as always with my hilarious co-host, comedian Mike Figs.
What's up, Shanny Bellani?
I don't love that you're chewing right now. It's not my favorite thing.
Oh, you're not gonna love a lot of things because Daddy's hammered.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
And somebody sprayed this with something moist.
Yeah, something
I keep putting it in my mouth, and I'm getting like.
Well, you're not supposed to eat this. You're not supposed to eat this. This you're talking
pretty good.
to.
Put the jazz back on, Jorge.
It's disinfectant on the microphones.
It's very nice, but you fucking like dipped it in it. Like I understand a spray, but you like dunked it in it. It's fucking soaked.
You're not supposed to eat it.
It's fucking soaked.
Stop eating it. Disgusting. Joining us on the show is returning guest, comedian Tristan Bowling. Welcome back to the show.
Bang, bang. What's up, pinheads?
And brand new to the show, the other half of the Modern Apes podcast, Daniel Bridge-Gadd. Welcome to the show.
My work wife.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sexual try. Thank you guys for having me on. I appreciate it.
Happy to meet you.
Yeah, nice
First
to
time
meet you as
meeting
well.
you.
Supermodel, young Division III quarterback.
That's so disrespectful. That's absolutely insane.
That's not
You're
true.
going to get beat up.
Oh, you were Division I.
That hurts so much.
Division I tight end. Very handsome, very athletic, my friend.
Yeah, man. I try. I try. It's you try your hardest to be big and chocolate, and then if all else fails, it's just yeah, it's good.
Is this supermodel thing real?
No, he's
No,
not.
absolutely not. I do appreciate this though, because I don't think that I'm, aside from being tall and black or whatnot, it's like I'm not out here. I'm not Channing Tatum, but to these, I
Yeah.
do like
And you
that.
got you're a little bit Jewish.
Yeah, more Jewish than I would like, but more than zero for sure. More than zero for sure. Yeah.
Are you? I've never noticed that. Are you Jewish?
Yeah, I keep that thing on me. It was crazy. I got arrested not that long ago, and I was in a holding cell, and there was a black Israelite with like a Star of David between his forehead. He got excited. He's like, "Are you a black Israelite?" And I was like, "No, just a black Jew. I think car hoods are just for covering engines. I think that's what they're for." And
You're like, no, dude. I'm just a happy dude. I have both my parents, brother.
Also, they have no pole in there. It's like that's like joining the Browns for fun. Like, why would I do that? It's like I can get into something fun. I want to go with the black Jews in jail.
Yeah.
That's 3 guys.
Yeah, literally.
I'm getting my ass.
They are.
You're gonna have to go. Yeah, you gotta go Muslim. Just go Muslim. Go full Muslim. You want to survive, you gotta go Muslim.
You're standing in front of Chow Hall calling everyone white devils.
These white devils.
Yeah.
They do it at Fordham. In the Bronx and Fordham, they light incense and they stand in a circle, and it's the scariest thing.
And they say white devil?
Yeah, they go hard. They go hard in the cut, and if you stare at them, they would be like, "What are you looking at?"
And then you're like, oh, no, I'm Puerto Rican.
No, I just look up. I'm scared.
There's no answer to
I'm just
that.
looking for the Metro North.
They're like, what are you looking at? You're like a handsome guy.
I'm like, you play D1
Can I get
quarterback?
your number?
He tells them D1 quarterback.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was fun while it lasted. I fucking blew up an ACL like the sun, and then did it again, and got the fucking.
Oh, really? Oh,
slinging eyes.
I knew there was something. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring up drama.
No, fuck, that's not drama. It was fun. What are you talking about? That was the best
The glory
time ever.
days.
Yeah, no, because it could have ended the other way. I got dudes that are still hanging on, like playing in Italy, receding hairlines, fucking whatever, and it's just like, that's not the direction.
No,
That's what happens. Yeah.
Daniel fucking wears around like old shirts with his face on it. He's just like, this old thing? You want to hear a story? He's definitely waiting for anyone to
Tell you
bring
the
up.
story about the time I had sex with 17 white girls.
Yeah, you ever hear a crowd chant your name? And he's like, no. And he's like, me neither. But I was there on the team.
I was there. I got to see it in real life. No, you did. You get to see. I mean, the amount of fall off pussy that shows up is absolutely insane. Not me personally, because I locked it down probably far too early. But fucking, you get to see it. It's wet.
Athlete
it's moist.
puss. Yeah, it's wet. It's
Athlete
moist. And
puss.
speaking of wet and moist, Shannon, tell them that you haven't had sex in 6 years, please. Let them know.
7 years.
7 years. Yeah.
7 years, 3 months.
Okay.
It's not. I don't like to bring it up. Figs likes to bring it up all the time. And you do have to drink when I mention it, though. It is
You want to
part
know
of
why
the
she
show.
hits the bell? No, I'm kidding.
Wait, what's the reasoning for not just for shits and gigs? Also, ain't shit, so I understand.
Yes.
That's why I brought it. I knew he would be supportive.
That.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
yes.
just going to be my answer going forward.
It's
That's
his first
the
time at
answer.
gas. He's trying to suck up.
Mike,
Good
that's
job.
the name of the episode. N-words are not shit.
Girl, yeah.
Yeah. No, anytime I'd be like, I haven't fucked in 2 days. He's like, get your numbers up.
You're fucking insane.
Are you fucking gay?
This is how it starts.
Am I friends with a gay guy? I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna kill myself.
Wait, are you not in a relationship anymore?
No, I am. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She can't get it every day. You know.
Okay.
You got to make her wait. A little
Good
bit.
things only happen once in a while, baby girl. You know. It should be like, Tristan, I need it right now. I'm so wet.
You don't got I need it right now, dick.
Yeah, she comes at me vagina first, crab walking. It speeds that increase. It's crazy. She's getting good at it.
You're like, I'm playing my Nintendo Switch. You're gonna have to wait, honey.
I'm like, honey, excuse me, Fortnite isn't gonna wait.
You can't pause COD in real time.
Honey, I just got the Hank Hill skin on Fortnite.
I thought we were gonna watch Celebrity Jeopardy together.
I'm watching Family Guy clips, please.
Speaking of sex, so obviously I don't have sex stories to tell, but I have been rewatching True Blood, which is one of my favorite shows, which everybody knows. Yeah. But I'm rewatching. So my uncle lives with me. My 70-year-old uncle lives with me just recently, and so we always try to like find stuff to like watch together. And I'm like, oh, I love True Blood so much. He's never watched it. Let's try to go through this. So I put it on, and then I realized. I remember within the first episode. Are you guys familiar at all? True Blood?
No.
That's the really hot guy who's married to Sofia Vergara. That's him?
Yes.
Yes.
Joe Manganiello. Yes. But he comes seasons in.
Okay.
He's a werewolf. But so
Yeah, yes, you're correct. He's a werewolf.
Boys, it's time to tuck those boners up to our belts.
I was like the dude that fucking interrupted my adolescence.
Benicio del Toro is a chupacabra.
Okay,
as
yeah.
well be.
Yeah, I'm from
Is
the
this Ice Age?
Yeah.
Chupacabra.
Yeah. There's a whole saber-tooth tiger segment. True Blood seems like a
Wait,
show.
I think I know where
Could
you're
be.
going with this. So,
There's a lot of
Gay.
graphic
Oh.
just sex scenes.
okay.
And I'm just like, oh my God, it's so uncomfortable. And then I'm like, he must be, since I've been pushing so much to watch a show, is he thinking like I'm just watching this
Trying to get you
in my
horny.
room all day, just like, watching
You try to
softcore
fuck
porn?
your uncle. Support him.
I
Step
think that's wildly okay for. I used to work with ladies who would read like romance novels at lunch, and it's just like that's wild. You just come back from the break room, and pirate had a foursome, and you're just coming back. I'm like, did you have the reports?
Yo, they are my girl is reading some Rose of Thorn book or whatever the fuck, and she was playing it. It's an audiobook, and it is like
She just listening to Every Rose Has Its Thorn over and over.
she was just listening to Poison. I thought it was a fucking X-rated.
Turns
novel.
out she's a metal.
It's just fucking rules, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, it gets freaky.
We can't do that. But if I watch, God forbid, 2 ass videos come back to back on my Reels page, I'm weird. It's like
I
you guys
know.
can read chapters.
If anything, it's worse for the girls because like they're actually like, oh, Mario embraced me and shit like that, and getting into the love aspect. Meanwhile, I just want to see a butt wiggle.
Shannon, I'm taking out my phone just in case I have to go to Grok and relive a sexual fantasy.
No.
I feel like my boys will appreciate
No,
it.
we did it already. It's
It's
already
here,
done.
and if we have to go to it, I will go to it. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but
We
Grok
just can't
2.0.
redo the whole thing on every episode of the show. We
I
can't
know,
do it.
I know.
What, did you write fan
There's
fiction?
3 things in his back pocket, and it's Montoya.
I forgot my little pamphlet. Should have. Wait,
Is it
it's
the
in
same
this
shirt?
shirt.
Is it because you didn't wash
this
the
is the shirt
shirt?
I wore when you gave it to me.
You didn't wash the shirt.
I didn't watch it
You didn't
because I
watch
have
it.
to because I have to
2
dry
weeks ago.
because I have to dry clean this shirt.
2 weeks ago,
I
by
have
the way, 2 weeks ago.
coupons. Ooh, that I can use at any moment.
Oh, we got to start doing that. I like this.
All right, wait a second.
It was his,
we're
it
gonna
was his
we're gonna take
birthday.
it.
Both of us just had our birthdays, and so this is part of his birthday gift is these coupons.
I bought her a candle, and she gave me freedom. So I think I owe you more. Anyways, sorry.
I did light the candle while we were watching True Blood.
Oh, amazing.
Yes, the
back
candle,
back
the
to
candle
True
was
Blood.
on.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I'm a little drunk.
So that's it. It's just like it was just such an uncomfortable thing to now watch this, but now we're in it, and now I'm because it's one of my favorite shows. So once I'm in it, I'm like, I just want to binge back through the whole thing again, and then I feel like I'm a creep for making him watch this softcore porn
All the sexiness.
with me in the room. It's a
Yeah.
lot.
So a lot of tits. Any balls or cock?
I don't think so. But lots of female complete nudity, and the dudes are nude, but I don't think you ever see a penis.
I don't
Female.
think,
Yeah.
I don't think there's soft core with dick in it. The second you see
Yeah,
dick, it's
yeah, that's
hardcore.
hardcore,
No
yeah.
matter what they're doing,
Yeah.
even if it's just sitting there.
Yeah, this is
that's no
HBO.
good.
This is like HBO 15 years ago, 20
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, Game of Thrones was kind of weird to watch around the parents.
Yeah.
Because we would all watch it together and then just being like, what's happening with Daenerys? She's getting fucked hard. That's crazy.
By Jason Mimosa. He's
Yeah.
banging her down.
It's Momoa.
Sorry about that. Jason Momoa. is just cocking her down.
It's Johnny Screwdriver, isn't it? Oh, Bloody Mary Bill.
There's
sitting
some
over there.
Is that Benny Brunch?
It's a
been drinking too
margarita.
Getting
Jesus.
cocked down. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's-
have that on Reddit saved.
You have it saved?
All of the Khaleesi sex scenes.
He's a creep.
That's fun. That's a cool thing to say into a microphone.
No, I get that. I don't.
Mikey,
I don't
clip it
save
out. Maybe Mikey clip it.
Nope,
Maybe
nope.
clip it out, Mikey.
Yeah, clip it as a highlight.
Yeah. You guys don't know how pretty she is. She means so much to me.
Millie Bobby Brown, when she gets dunked in the water tank in Stranger Things. I got that saved too.
That's disgusting.
I do not have that saved.
Wow,
Okay.
you're gross.
You keeping files?
What?
What?
Like
Shannon?
my notebook for this show is how organized he is with his disgusting shit on
Yeah.
Reddit.
The FBI just comes in. You have 2 terabytes of just creep material. It's not even legal. It just makes you look bad.
It's not CP.
Thank God.
And Millie Bobby Brown, you don't know.
No, Millie.
She started as a young
I'm
child.
joking around with the Millie Bobby
I don't think you
Brown.
are.
I'm kidding. I mean, she looks sweet now.
Oh yeah.
But back then, I didn't care about
Back then, I was joking around Brown.
it. Back then, nah, man. Come on.
Now,
man.
Millie Bobby's my hobby. You know,
Come on now, play.
Come on.
Come on now.
Come on, brother cousin.
Don't be exposing the play like that.
Why did you say brother cousin and stare right at me? He said, "Come on, brother cousin.
Come on, and Mrs. Vixen.
brother man, cousin boy. Come on,
slap
now."
me on 5 now.
He won't do it.
How does he react to the True Blood?
So I think he laughs at like a couple of parts. Like I feel like he's in.
Yeah.
I think he's into it. It's just those like so he like sits in front of me as we're watching it. So like when the weird stuff comes on, I don't look at the screen. I'm just like, oh, I should probably check my emails or something. But he doesn't look like he watches it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this
I
situation.
bet that's kind of weird.
It's
If
very
coming from
weird.
his perspective, it's like, oh, whenever fucking comes on, you just turn.
No, he
on-
doesn't know. He
just
can't
put
see
up
me.
your phone. Oh, okay.
No, he's in front. Like he's like sitting
You don't
in
want to
front
watch
of
the
me.
fucking?
Yeah. You're recording me watching fucking.
You make me watch the show. You gotta at least watch the fucking.
Is this something for your podcast?
Wait, I'm confused. There's
Don't
something
love
behind.
this.
Yeah, so he has like my living room is set up in a weird way. It's like narrow, long and narrow kind of.
Yeah.
And
I live in
so-
a train car.
it's like that, yes. And so he
a
has
storage container.
Yeah.
My living room's weird.
Yeah, I have to sleep in the overhead storage.
so I have this one like L couch that's like on this side that I sit like here facing that way, and then he sits in this recliner, like kind of tilted in that direction in front of me.
That's strategically set up too. You can see forward, see what's going on, see the phone, see everything.
Yeah.
I know you're not liking this scene. I can see it.
Yeah.
But is it weird now that I continue to suggest to watch this, now remembering how much graphic sex there is?
How many episodes are you?
Oh, we just finished the first season. There's 7 seasons.
Oh, you watched the whole season with him.
Yeah.
Is he like, oh yeah, I want to see what happens to that chick?
I don't know. I don't know if he would ever like give me the satisfaction of being like, oh, I like this show that you love. But he's just like, oh yeah, we can go back to that.
He sounds like a sweet man.
If
Yeah,
you're already
yeah,
a
fairly
season in,
sweet.
I don't think he would have
We're
said
fine.
something at this point.
Yeah,
He
well,
not-
what could he say?
How did he react to the finale of the first season?
Fine. I just like he misses a lot of things because there was one moment where they kind of like reveal who the murderer is of the first season, and I was like, do you see that right there? I'm just making sure because you're not reacting.
He
And he's
came
like,
already and he went to sleep. He already finished coming from the sex season. He's like, oh wait, what?
You're disgusting.
Oh fuck.
It's inappropriate and disgusting.
Oh fuck. Oh.
Once I pop, I don't really care who turns, who doesn't turn.
Yeah.
I stopped watching 5 minutes. I don't know why I made him sound like Joe Biden, but yeah.
He
Oh,
does.
yeah.
You're making it sound like a small Irish man.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Oh, these vampires are awfully scary. Better get me nothing.
Oh, you better get to be nothing. The lady hours late.
Yo, coming out so hard my socks fly off.
Hey, what?
Those werewolves are pretty tight though.
Arrows aren't like fuse. What a few.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
cute. I can't. I watching Game of Thrones was fun though. I didn't see the last season, but
It's fine.
So good.
You don't need to.
yeah, I know. It sucks
You
how
didn't see
they.
the last season?
No, they crash landed that turkey.
They totally did, but
Yeah.
it's still fan. There's a bit
No,
of fan service.
I think that if you go through the finale and it's disappointing, it ruins your view of the whole series.
Okay.
I think you're
interesting.
better off preserving how you feel about
Well,
it.
that's how I felt about Dexter. My girl's watching Dexter, and I was like, "Oh God, the finale! They forced it. It was a writing
No.
strike. It was
Disagree. It's
The last
a great,
season was
no,
so bad.
Totally fine.
Can I spoiler alert?
I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah, does he get clipped in the
okay.
end? I want to know because I didn't like his smolder the whole series. I didn't
No,
watch it.
he finds out that his sister loves him, and he has to kill his sister, and she throws. And he,
that's not true. He
and
doesn't kill his sister.
he-
Well, he doesn't. She doesn't. He was already brain dead.
Okay.
He like mercy killed her, not because she loved him.
Yeah, but it was like a weird. Doesn't she admit that she loves him at the end?
Yeah, but they're not brother and sister. They're both like adopted children.
No, but that's
You're
fucking
rooting for
weird
it
as
in
fuck.
Game of Thrones, but once it comes down to Miami,
I guess so. I guess
dare
so.
you.
Because the whole season you're like they're siblings and family. You know, Game of Thrones. It was like you just met Khaleesi. Take it down. You know what I'm saying?
fuck her.
Take her down. Fuck your aunt.
Jason Mimosa.
Jason Benedict. Jason Eggs Benedict. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
No.
a character in True Blood.
Jason Eggs Benedict?
Eggs. They call him because his name is Benedict.
Hilarious.
Just call him
I
eggs.
see what they did there.
Full circle. Full circle.
It's very clever writing. In True
Yeah.
Did
Blood.
you speaking of vampires, did you guys see Sinners?
I did.
I did.
I was just the voice you guys were doing made it kind of. You know the scene where they do the scary Irish jig where they're over
Yeah.
there like fucking river dancing menacingly. I didn't. That was the only part. that I was
Mara, she kept on crying. What was the song they kept singing? They were
like,
like,
we picked them apart or something.
we
They're
picked
like,
the red robin.
I don't know.
Yum.
We got the meats.
They got vampires like they made vampires dumb again. Vampires used to be cool and they were basically superheroes.
Can
and
you
now
please
it's
let us in? Let me in your house.
Oh, please, oh God, oh God. let
I'm
us
holding
in.
my
Why
hat
you don't
coming
let
to
me
you
in?
as a fine potato Irishman. I would like to come in your home. Maybe use your bathroom. I gotta take a poop.
Yeah, and then it's like
Let me in your fucking house. Yeah.
their eyes are basically mood rings. Every time they get a little bit edgy, she's like, you're like, all right, guys.
And they're
I
also
get it."
like, you're giving it away.
Yeah.
Don't do the lights in the eyes.
the
Yeah,
garlic's hurting them, and we're doing wood
That's always
steaks.
been-
Why'd they run out the house? They're superhuman.
Yeah, every
They
time,
could. One of them could have killed everybody.
every time someone
They're
got
like,
turned,
oh,
yeah.
they ran away. I was like,
Also,
that's the only thing I don't like.
If they would have done the thing that they did to get into the first house, that what the guy did, where he's like, "Oh, someone's getting me, help me, whatever." They should have gone that route.
Yeah.
Like help us.
well, they
we're
tried
hurt
to
or
do the
whatever.
music route. They were like, "You got your
they're like,
blacks are
"I
playing
don't want your
music. We're
stupid white-"
whites and we'll play music."
So we don't want your
That's what
stupid
they
white
did. They're
music.
like, oh, we heard you beatboxing out yonder.
And they're like,
Let us play a song.
and all the guys are like, I don't know if you know this, but black and white people don't really mesh right now.
No, what are you talking about? Listen to this song, and it was the whitest song. You have to wait for sourdough to rise. I was like, what the fuck?
But they liked it.
Yeah.
They liked
They
the
were like,
music.
this should be good. They're
but
like,
still
hold on
no.
now. Hold
Yeah.
on a minute now.
It was gonna end good for the black people, and then the Asian lady ruined everything. She's like, "Come on in, then." It's like, God damn it!
That's
Come in,
the
Toby.
blacks and Asians.
Yeah.
That's
Please
why.
come in. I like that. What I loved was that the Asians didn't have like, you buy now. They were like, hey, fella, I'm Asian.
That was the weirdest part to see an Asian lady be like, "My man's out there." All right,
My man's out there kicking his boots around.
they're going to go after my daughter and such. And you're like,
I ain't gonna let that happen now.
He's just a Chinese. He's a fucking vampire eating someone with chopsticks.
It's hard to do the Southern R's when they can't pronounce the R.
Yeah.
I need chili crunch for this neck I'm about to eat.
How they down?
I need chili crisps. But I thought it was dope. I loved it. I thought it was
liked
Dusk to Dawn with like it was like fantasy Dusk to Dawn, Django Dusk to Dawn, whatever. It was cool. You know, I thought it was cool.
Make vampires badass again. Why are they always sexual? What's about being undead makes
Because
everyone real
that's
fucking-
the thing.
It's
They lure your
because
thing.
you know how like people that are super rich and they always get into like perverted shit. It's because like they have too much money and they have access to too
You don't
much.
gotta be super rich like a fucking pigs.
Also that, but that's like
Hoity, hoity, hoity.
vampires live like forever. So it's like you get tired of the same stuff, and it's like then you have to just get
You
freaky.
just get exponentially horny.
How'd you guys feel about Steinfeld where she was like, I'm gonna drool in your mouth?
I didn't. She's
My
like,
girl went like that, and I was like,
ew.
No,
It's
that
a
would
weird
wig
thing
me
to
out.
announce.
what do you mean?
I think it's a weird thing.
For me to be like, yeah,
no,
that was cool.
no, to like say it before you do it.
Yeah,
That's-
I
that's
guess, but she was a
weird.
vampire. Like, oh wow, she just like did good improv in the moment. You know, he was like, why the hell are you drooling? She was like, you want some of this? And he's like, yeah.
Anything could be sexual if she's on top of you. And she's like, is a whole like
The whole movie, they're like, ain't you white? She's like, my granddaddy was black.
my granddaddy was
My
black.
granddaddy was black. But
This
like,
is what
there's
they
no
call-
ancestry.com back then.
How do you know
They would have
this?
been like, get the fuck out of here.
This is what they call the logic conundrum.
she family.
Yeah, I say the N word, but people don't really like it.
I thought it was cool. How'd you feel about like when the kid? First off, my girl was like, "Yo, this guy's voice doesn't match. He just started talking like this." Like the young black dude, the young
Yeah.
black kid. He was when they would talk, he was just had a beautiful, deep Southern country voice.
Yeah, there's some guys out there.
Yeah,
You, like,
no, that was cool.
Run into a dude at a Flying J, and he's just like, "How you doing,
How you doing,
son?"
fella?
And I'm like,
Yeah,
"Can you say Coors Light, please?"
Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was good.
I thought it was- I
had a
thought
lot
it
of
was
deep
fun.
meaning, like little meanings and stuff. But at the end of the day, people want to like, oh, there's all this meaning. No, it's just a fucking vampire movie, and I like Michael B. Jordan. He's
Yeah.
my action hero.
I thought that they should have put it the guy who was Kang as the second brother.
Yes, he probably was.
Isn't that what they're supposed to do?
He
and
probably was.
he got booted, and it was more convenient to just have Michael B. Jordan because they already had the money.
didn't know
allotted.
that.
I
That
think
makes a
so.
lot of sense,
And they already
though.
had the money allotted, and then they were just like, "Well, fuck it, we'll double pay him, and it's easier than bringing in
He's so good.
attaching another big name." Oh well, yeah, but he fucking. There's a video of him sprinting away from a white girl or to a white girl. It's no good. Once you get comic book.
Hey, he got
Harrington.
acquitted.
He's out.
Harrington.
No, this is. I think people are conflating that with Creed. It says there's no evidence to support this claim. It appears to be a misunderstanding fueled by social media speculation after Major's legal issues and subsequent dismissal from Marvel projects.
I stay
Yeah,
on
he's
Black
good.
Twitter most of the time. It's usually nice.
Did you?
No, he's good now.
Did
He's
you
good.
like Creed 3?
I didn't see it.
It was alright. It
fine.
wasn't
I
okay.
didn't see
It's
it.
the worst Creed.
It's not the best. The first Creed's the best Creed.
The
out of
first
all
Creed's the
Creeds.
best Creed.
I didn't see that one either.
I think it's what is it? The second one where it's like the hottest guy ever that he fights.
Oh, the Russian dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's all I remember.
That's how
from
they
Creed.
bill it?
Yes.
Creed
versus
a hog.
Hey everybody, happy Pride Month. Do you want to see Creed 2 with the hottest fucking Russian guy?
Take off their shirts and smack each other around in a big old ring, and you get to throw stuff. It's hot.
You like a nice Russian guy, Shannon?
No, it's not the Russian part, but I just remember the guy being like, I mean, look at this.
Oh, okay.
That's
yeah.
undeniable.
Oh, you like steroids? No,
Yes, I do.
I got it.
I got it. No,
He's
you-
the third. He's like the
Wow.
third guy to get murked in John Wick.
I like the.
So hot. Also, thick neck, really hot.
Yeah.
Not like figs.
You think it's the fuck?
I've never heard a girl say that.
Thick neck, yeah.
Yeah, thick neck.
You never see a bodybuilder with a thin neck, like because they like get these muscles kind of going.
No,
It's
I
hot.
appreciate that. I'm tired of
Yeah.
these thin neck fucks.
Right?
Yeah, I want putting on a turtleneck to be an issue, dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
People don't love me because my neck too thick.
Yeah, that's
Wait, you're perfect for me.
Wait, the Rock wore turtlenecks for a while.
that's his
Yeah,
thing.
but
Yeah,
that was
he looked
before
like a
he
big
was on
lesbian.
major gear.
Yeah, they only had Winstraw back then.
Yeah.
Cheap stuff.
Now he's like taking cement every fucking day.
That's okay.
Turtleneck
Yeah.
would hate to see that guy coming. Oh, you like a guy that can't
Yeah.
move too well. Would you help a dude wipe his ass? He's so big.
Okay, so I would.
Wealthy, rich, taking care of all your bills, everything. Beautiful, but he just can't wipe his ass.
It's a weird thing if he can never wipe his ass. If he had a bodybuilding industry,
If it was like a preference.
If he had a bodybuilding injury
Yeah.
where he's like, oh babe, just this one time I like tore my lat or something.
It's my birthday, please.
It's Juneteenth. Can you wipe my ass?
Yeah.
Shannon, I popped my shoulder out again. Can you help me? Bring the dude wipes.
Yes, but not if it's like if it's a constant thing. Then you can like shrink down a little bit to where you could do like regular things. Because if you can't wipe your ass, you probably can't protect me if shit goes down outside.
True, if shit goes down.
You need to be able to
He's
move
in your,
a little
if
bit.
something's wrong and I have to reach into my ass.
Yes.
This movie theater's on fire.
Quick! My lats!
Yeah. All right, so a dude's so big he can't play grab ass, but still be functional. All right.
Emergency.
Yeah. I mean, dude, if you're in an active shooter situation, you drop your pants and start digging in your ass. I'm gonna be like, we have 2 issues at the movie theater.
Boys, I have the solution. Here's 2 knuckles deep. You're
Yeah.
like, 1 second.
I'm gonna kill you all. Wait, why is that guy digging his ass?
He just sticks a full fist in his ass, and the guy just puts his gun down. He's like, "You found out the cheat code.
We are the world.
This is how you stop it."
We are the children.
It's like when you put your finger in a dog's butt to make them stop
have you
fighting.
seen that video? There's a video
I have,
right
yes.
now where a dog, they're in Central Park and a dog like is attacking his little dog and a guy just starts fingering the dog's ass so fast.
You don't see him before, but he goes,
Is that common knowledge?
"Yeah."
I think so.
Yes.
I think so.
A dog gets distracted.
I don't know
if you
that that's
finger his
proven.
ass.
I don't know that that's proven, but
You
it
could
is a rumor.
I guess
Yeah.
it's probably fact. Most things get bothered if you.
You can do the same thing to stop police
I think it
brutality.
works with everything.
You gotta stick a finger in a
If only
cop's
that
ass.
guy who was sitting on George Floyd had a little finger in his
Yeah, a
ass.
little
Be a whole
Gaddafi.
different thing.
Yeah, Derek Chauvin.
Yeah. Somebody's just.
He's got some stuff up his ass now, being in fucking prison.
Yeah, he does, buddy.
All right, guys, we're gonna get into the segments. I feel like we can do this forever. But the first thing, so you've been on the show before, Tristan, so I'm going to start with you, Daniel.
Yeah.
Usually the first question we ask new guests on the show is to tell a story about either your worst date experience or weirdest sexual experience.
Well, I've been with my wife for forever, since I was 18. So I don't think I've ever really actually been on a bad date. I haven't been on a date.
How old are you?
27.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't been on a date where I like
Where are
took
you
a girl
from
out.
that you married a girl at 18?
Well, I'm from Phoenix, but then I moved up to Washington, and she was on the soccer team, and I was on the football team. And it's just like I'm done.
nice.
I'm done
Beautiful.
trying.
But she loved you and she was nice to you right away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I imagine you met her and it was a sweet romantic life.
Well, I wouldn't say because at the time there were the first like month and a half I was running around like threesomes, girls like bloody squirting in my bed. So that was, but I wouldn't consider those dates.
And he doesn't mean that like blood in the squirt. He says it in like an English way.
bloody squirt.
squirting
I was like, it's like one of these lads got this time of the month for one of these lads.
my galoshes on.
You meant like bloody, like
Trudging
bloody
around
Bloody-
through the
yeah.
wet.
Yeah,
bloody squirt.
No, but they would come squirt in my bed, and then I finally met a lady that treated me nice. I was like, this is good, and
That's good. Good for you for not letting that go at such a young age.
Yeah, but probably sexual experiences. I only had one threesome in my life, and I had to turn a car full of like upperclassmen around. It was fun. So we're going to a party, and I was like, "Boys, you got to turn this around." They're like, "Absolutely not. Shut the fuck up, freshman dumbass." I was like, I looked. I showed them a message of this girl and her friend that were coming over, and I had a three-way on the line set up. So they turned around, dropped me off, and I go and I FaceTime my boys because I don't know how to fuck two girls at once. And then so we were all watching porn together at like once, and like it was like
Like
watching
game tape?
film kind of. Yeah, they were
Yeah.
like, I think you should start with this. And my boy would be like, no, that's too much. What you need to do is you need to do this. And then I think the two girls just wanted to have a lesbian experience because I like busted pretty quick. And then they were just like, we're going to keep going now. And I'm like, and I just kind of, I got cucked, I guess. I just sat in the bed across. And
Yeah, you
Watch
could
two girls?
you could have assisted, but
No, but if you finished, I don't think that's being cucked.
Got what you
have
came
the-
there for?
I didn't have the balls now to do the two things I should have done, which is hopped back in or be like, you guys gotta go. You gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, this isn't a hotel, guys.
so you stood under the blankets.
I just sat on because there were two beds in the dorm, and they were in they were in my roommate's bed because I don't want to get my bed dirty. But I was sitting in my bed over there watching. I was being like, this is kind of weird
Right.
now, huh, guys? Yeah, Tootsie's up on the bed, just fucking watching him.
Yeah, fucking arms down, laying on your
Go
belly.
ahead, ladies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some. I'll be able to come again
No,
soon.
it's pretty gross. I wouldn't recommend it. I know that's like the fantasy to have a threesome.
It's a marathon. It's a marathon, dude.
And then you got it. I mean, and now especially since I'm older too, it's like I would imagine that like a 30-year-old threesome's a little different. Like you probably had to spend $400 or $500 on these ladies before, and
That's the hard part.
Babysitter.
The pregame. The when you get down to the action, it's just two Hitachis, brother. It's just two vibrators. You're 30, they know how to come. You just you hit them both, and you good night.
we're all just. It's like after a comedy show. We're all just there for pictures.
Yeah.
This is all just. I just want proof. Proof this happened.
Yeah. I guess
I'm glad your boys held you down, though.
It was
Because
nice to
sometimes
see.
guys could be at. You were an underclassman. You were like the younger guy.
I graduated high school early, so I was there technically what would have been the second semester of my senior year. So I was there hanging out with like grown ass men. They were like, "No way!"
And they held you down.
kid's getting puss.
That's a great story.
And locked it down immediately after. I was like, "Look at what a magical world this is. I'm gonna turn my back on all of it
Yeah. Put on some handcuffs.
immediately."
I'm going back
And then ask
inside.
you for help
Yeah.
when I'm banging these girls. I'm gonna
Jesus.
FaceTime you guys.
What was the bad part about it that you feel like people shouldn't do it?
Because, well, first of all, I wrapped nothing up. It was, it was a stepdad's Christmas present. It was just here it is, and it was fun. And then you gotta like avoid that because I'd see them. So there were just two girls that I provided mediocre dick to, and then you just have to see them in like classes and walk around.
But the experience itself, like while you were in
It's
it.
scary. I was fucking nervous. My stomach was dropping. It was no good. It was no good. Maybe dudes are cooler than me and have the ability to just be Thor in the sack and shit, but not me. I
You got ass sweat going.
Yeah, I'm part Jewish too. I get in there. Oh God, are they fucking? Did my sweatshirt on the vagina?
Does anyone need a salad?
It's memory. It's a memory foam mattress.
Yeah.
Did you at any point were you guys all synchronized?
Fuck no.
What the fuck do you mean by that?
Like perhaps one girl's on top of the shaft.
Power Ranger
While they-
bullshit are you talking about?
Turn back though. Like you're laying down, one girl's on top of you, you're inside, you're penetrating, and then the other girl's on your face, and then they're making out. So you kind of like synchronize.
No, like I was so bad at this. I'm telling you, it's so super uneventful. Like literally, I had to tell one lady to like stop and wait because I didn't know. I was like fucking this one lady, and she was just on the bed laying down. She was nice. I feel so bad. These nice ladies.
Yeah, they call them ladies is crazy.
It does seem like they came in and like had doilies and shit.
Some nice ladies. No, they were 18-year-old floozies, I guess. But I told the one lady
Do they
to
work
chill.
at Cracker Barrel? Why are you calling them ladies?
I don't fucking.
It sounds like they have like underarm fat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
No, fine. These
Oh, I'm
baskets.
gonna make you feel good, sugar.
That's what it was like. They came in just. I would have loved. I'd have had more fun if it was that. If they came over with just kind of mammies,
Yeah.
I'd have a great. Yeah, I'd have a great.
I'm gonna
time.
put this picture of sweet tea right here yonder.
If you need to take a break, hey, don't feel bad. Everyone gets soft every so often.
There's the Asian lady from Sinners.
Yeah.
My husband's outside. We have to be quick. Hurry. Yeah, I don't know, but then it was fine. And then I just felt weird after. And now my wife holds it over me all the time.
Really?
Yeah, because I can't pitch a three-way now. She's like, no chance in hell that's gonna happen, huh?
But you don't want to.
That's
still
what
want
I
to.
have to say.
But now you're older and you're more advanced.
'cause you want
and you're
another
like,
chance
I know
at
what
it.
I would do now.
Well, mostly because I just want a chance to see if I still got it. It's like you only get a chance to be fucking tall and chocolate once.
You're 27 years old. He's like, I still got it. You're
Let's see
fucking
if we
20. You
still
baby
got
shark.
something.
I mean, is your wife into chicks at all?
No.
She's Christian. They're
No,
going to
she's a
hell.
tomboy.
If anybody likes chicks, they're going to hell.
Yeah, no. I wish that would. She used to get called lesbian all the time because she's kind of like she has like dude mannerisms
Athletic.
kind of.
She looks like she look like she'd be a lesbian.
She does seem
She
like
does
she
look
could be
like
a
a-
lesbian.
yeah.
Which is what you want because then you don't got to deal with all the fucking hullabaloo. But yeah.
Yeah.
She's the type of girl who would be like, "I'm going out. Does this look nice?" And you're like, "Who would ever wear that?"
Like
And-
that's good.
Yeah, I know. You look beautiful. And
That's
just
great.
have her leaving. She's like, she looks like a fucking mess.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna talk to this lady
Most of these
tonight.
girls have their areolas out, walking around. It's like, no. I like capris are back in. You know what?
babe.
You know what?
I love
You want one of my shirts?
I love sensible denim on you.
There you go, babe.
I like that. Neutral colors, no piercings.
Yeah.
All right. Tristan, last time you were on the show, you told two stories. One was a chick you met on Tinder, ended up going to see, this is, again, high level. Everybody go back to episode 393 to listen to the whole story.
I'm sure you've already listened to it if you're watching
Most
it now.
likely. And then you went to see The Revenant and Tree N-word. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, that was very silly.
The next one, it was another Tinder date, moved to Snapchat, thermos of red wine, both fans of Legion of Skanks, long nails, popcorn.
Yeah, that's my current wife.
Yes.
My current girlfriend.
Yes.
Yeah. She's a firecracker.
Do you have another bad date or weird sexual experience?
Yeah, I mean, like I was a little. I would try to be a little Casanova when I was younger. I always had crushes on girls through like out elementary school, and I pulled the Lewis in kindergarten.
The girl?
No,
You smacked Kim
Stylist.
Congdon?
no, I started my own coffee business.
Oh, sorry.
No, no. It was called Kindergarten Fest, and surprisingly, still had Jelly Roll. But no, I was in kindergarten, and I wrote a lady a poem. I wrote a girl a poem, and I think it was of the same ilk and probably spelling capacity as Lewis's. But she came in the next day because I wrote it for Valentine's Day. Then she opened it up and read it aloud, and so just
In
like
front of the class?
yeah. And they're like, "What did you get, Cheyenne?" And she's like, "Oh my God, Tristan wrote me a poem," and then read it out loud. I think I said she was like Cheyenne, the prettiest girl in all of the land.
Beautiful. That's actually pretty good.
I had bars, but it was so embarrassing. And then it was funny. Like out of high school, she'd be like, "Well, am I still the prettiest girl in all the land?" I'm like, "No."
Was she doing it in a way to be like to show off or to embarrass you?
Incredibly to embarrass me.
Yeah.
For sure. I was just like, I had a bowl cut. I was just like a dumb little nerd kid. I loved World of Warcraft and video games, so I had no shot.
No, that didn't attract the hoes.
No.
That wasn't just crushing.
Surprising the hoes weren't flocking when
They
I was.
didn't like it when you would go into a room and scream out Leroy Jenkins?
No, yeah, they hated it. I'd be like, "Have you heard of Naxxramas?" And they're like, "No, but I have heard of getting good dick, and it ain't from you, son." And she's like, "Oh, we're in kindergarten." You know, you're like, "This fucking pussy, dude."
You do seem like the guy whose friend group just screamed dick and Taco Bell progressively louder until you got kicked out
Oh yeah,
immediately.
yeah. We had the penis game was
Yeah,
a big
that's
thing.
what it was. Peeing. It's just we can't take your friends anywhere. Did
The
you ever
thing
play
is-
that?
I would just max out. I'd do 11 first round.
Can't take you nowhere.
Yeah, it's basically you'd go. It's what you did in elementary school. You'd have your buddies in the cafeteria, and you'd say penis progressively louder until someone
Yes.
eventually
yes.
wins.
Yes.
Yeah.
We used to do. We didn't do penis. What would we do? We would make like
Oh
sex
yeah, the
noises.
moaning. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
teacher would be
Knows
like,
that
well, if you
too.
take the fraction and then keep changing, and one guy would be like, like quick, and then everybody would hold their mouth, and then nothing, and like the teacher wouldn't notice, and then slowly, and it would be like, and it was the best.
But that's
dude.
not even moaning. That's guy coming,
It
which
was
is a very
the
different and not sexual
highlight
sound.
of my life. Is that
That
This
would
is
should be
middle
like-
school sex noises while
in the
teaching
back of the room, like, oh my god.
yeah, it was a great. Just,
That'll achieve you bad boy stat. I'll get you fucking asked to a Sadie Hawkins dance. You fuck around. You're like, I'm with a bad boy. You're like, what's he do? You're like, just moans mostly. And my social studies teacher turns
moans.
around.
He
He
moans
makes
her into
sex
religion.
noises and swears.
Gaddafi's his friends. I don't know. They make a
don't
game
get
out
it.
of
I don't
shoving
get it.
fingers up
Dude,
asses.
I was laughing at the stand the other night because I was doing crowd work and some dude in the front row was eating a whole plate of oysters to himself. And I'm like, what a third grade way to get a girl to like you. It's being like, look how much I can eat. Have you ever? I know every swear word. Just be like, look how much I can burp. You know, it's very. That's pizza party levels of flirting.
Was he there by himself or with people and just said,
With the girl.
don't touch my oysters?
No, he was with a girl.
What was she eating?
No oysters.
Dude,
She
does
didn't
it
like
work?
them.
Shannon, in your experience, has a guy ever downed a bunch of oysters and then his cock becomes magical?
No, is that a real question?
It's an aphrodisiac.
Because
I mean-
everyone's always aphrodisiac. Like, how? What does it do? Does it make your cock hard?
No, I think it's maybe just like the whole like texture and the process of eating it is maybe can be viewed as sexual. I don't think there's actually anything in oysters that is an aphrodisiac. I mean, Harrington can double check me, but
I put two oysters together and eat it like a pussy.
Oh, fuck. Tabasco went in my eye.
Yeah, just flicked a lemon seed in my corner. Oh!
Oh, fuck.
It's all briny. No, there's no translation.
you're also just eating like a living. You're eating a living animal.
What's another
Well, that's
aphrodisiac besides
Most
oysters?
food. At one
So this
point.
is saying the notion that oyster aphrodisiacs is a cultural belief that has been around for centuries. While there is no scientific evidence to support this claim, several factors may have contributed to the perception. And it's saying historical associations, folklore, mythology, and the psychological effect.
That means there's a good salesman somewhere along in history that was like, come on,
It's like
come on.
pussy.
Yeah,
We don't want this. It's disgusting and salty. Like pussy.
eat it like a vagina, or you're gay,
Or you're
and
gay.
that's illegal.
Don't be gay. Slurp it down.
Don't be gay. Eat these rocks from the sea. We opened them up and they kind of look weird. Put it in your mouth.
Oh, but it's chewy and disgusting. You gotta swallow it.
Yeah, that's on par. Black dudes don't like oysters either. It's all
Yeah,
fucking.
they're like eating pussy or
Oysters disgusting.
We ain't fuck with that nasty ass shit.
Dude,
For a white man.
I did see this funny ass Instagram video. She's like, now tell me why this dude walked out. So he walked out like this guy. She went to like a seafood bar, ordered 4 full trays of oysters, and she's like, he didn't even pay for me.
Dude, I remember seeing that.
Yeah, and she's in there. She's like, "Oh my god, these are so good," and it just keeps on coming back with like long acrylic nails. I'm like, God damn, that's so gross. Getting oyster stuff on it, I can't handle it. Can't handle it. Disgusting.
It is disgusting.
Disgusting.
How do you feel about the bag when they go to a place and the boil,
The
seafood
boil?
boil? How do you feel about that?
That's fire. That's
Is it good?
That's
Okay.
bad. Why? People have bad.
No.
You
I've
don't like
never
a
tried
boil?
it. I've never had a seafood boil.
Yeah.
I don't like skin or bones. It annoys me. Like I like skinless and boneless shit. Like when you eat a fish and it has the bones
you know
in
what?
it, excuse me.
Do you know what it is? Figs hates any sort of thing getting in the way between getting the food off plate in mouth. I don't want a bone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like candy bars. I hate the wrappers.
not nice.
Yeah, my
Really
least
not
favorite part of
nice.
the candy bar.
Really not nice.
I go to a fucking Chinese restaurant. They keep putting little pieces of paper in these cookies, and not even
Fucks up the whole experience.
fucks up the whole thing. And it's surrounded in plastic, so I have to eat that too. You know, you're
That's
like
good.
garbage disposal.
It's like I think I had it one time when I went down. We were in Atlanta for football stuff, and we went to this big seafood boil place. It's fine. It's fine.
You open a bag, right? They give you like a bag.
If you don't like bones and stuff like that, I mean, it is a bunch of
I
food.
like the chorizo. I like the corn.
But
I
the
do
crawfish,
like that.
you don't like
I don't-
crawfish?
Crawfish, you
are
gotta like
good.
bang it with a fucking hammer
Yeah,
and
it
shit.
didn't do
That-
nothing
that's
to you.
like- no,
No, you don't. You can rip them in
straight
half.
I want it to be dipped in coconut shavings and deep fried. I don't want to have to bang it and all this bullshit.
I don't.
You bang nothing. If you bang
You gotta
it,
like
you
bang
splatter the
crawfish.
entire
Don't they give
thing.
you a bib and you gotta like bang
That's
the crawfish.
lobster.
That's
Yeah,
like,
why-
All right, let's go to commercial.
Take it out. Hug it against
this
the wall.
dickhead doesn't know his crustacean.
What the fuck are we talking about here?
Yeah.
We're gonna move over to our
I'm
next
gonna pee. I'm
segment.
gonna pee.
Okay.
Quick.
Which is bad things.
Grab me a lime White Claw.
Bad things with you.
This is Bad Things, the part of the show we talk about fight stories, physical altercations, if you've been in more than one, then the most memorable fight that you've been in. So since Tristan's been on the show before, what's your most memorable fight?
I can't talk about the specifics too much because
He's going to court
I have a
tomorrow.
court date
Tomorrow? Oh, wait, couldn't we recorded this just a little bit after? Okay, but this doesn't hit any free platform until Friday. Does that help? But it's airing live now.
Yeah, so I got into a little bit of a roommate altercation, and I had to spend in the last fucking month 50 hours in a holding cell, two separate times, 25 and 20
you
some
gotta start
hours.
from the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, got into a dispute at the crib, whatever. Cops were called, picked up, yada yada.
Wait, but I need to know whose fault it is. Can we not talk about it just a little bit? Let's reset.
There's current
Hold
legal
on. Right.
pendings.
Let's reset. Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna tell a different story now.
Okay.
And this one is gonna be about a story that happened to somebody else, not you.
I like this. Okay, that's fine.
So, do you have a friend of yours that was maybe in some sort of scuffle with a roommate or a friend?
I
Yeah,
do.
Oh, good. Let's hear it.
He's right there.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I got. It started. It was a Sunday morning, and music was blasted from that room. My wife was down. I went over and I was like, "Could you turn this down?" And I went to the bathroom, came back, he had turned it up, started going back and forth. Fuck you, fuck this, fuck that. And I was like, "Hey, man, if you come at me, I'm gonna have to defend myself." Well, the dude,
Wait, can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, prior to this happening, what was your relationship? Fine.
It was spotty.
So already shitty.
It was some tension. Yeah. It was some tension.
So you weren't friends.
No.
Okay.
And then, one thing kind of led to another. We started pushing and shoving. And then before I could throw one punch, he ripped out 3 of my dreads and bit my thumb. And then, I threw one punch and split his eyebrow. I need to go get stitches and stuff. And then I'm not from New York, though, so I don't understand the fight rules out here. I'm from Arizona, where you can get into a fight and there's a winner and a loser, and then tomorrow's
move
the
on
next
with
day.
your life.
New
Yeah.
York is weird.
Not out here.
That's the worst part.
So I leave to go cool off. I get a black and white cookie. I'm just hanging out, and then I get a call from my boy.
You got black and white cookie?
I need a black and white cookie for my black and white man.
Yeah, I did.
And that is me. I'm the black and white man.
Is this not what we do in New York? Black and white cookie after
Yeah,
a
sometimes
fight?
you gotta fucking knock a dude's head off and then
I
go.
wish it does kind of sound like a New York thing. Like, I'm gonna go to fucking bakery I just fought. And put a black and white
cheese
cookie.
on it.
Like it sounds like a nice thing, but no. But fucking
Yeah, make
kids
it a
are
bacon, egg, and cheese
scoundrels.
bag of ice. My knuckles are hurt.
You got stabbed? Jam a bacon, egg, and cheese in it.
He's in Arizona, kid.
Yeah, but so I come back and I get a call from my buddy who's like, "Yo, the cops were here. They're looking for you." I'm like, "Oh, those are just the niggas I'm trying to see," because I don't have a bad relationship with I've never had. I was raised in a white family, like a white Jewish family. So the cops are fine. And so I roll back and I tell the cops the story, and I think,
Like, oh, thank God.
yeah, I walk up, oh, jeez.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, and I tell the whole story to the
Officer,
dude.
look, I'm shaking. I'm shaking, officer.
If I had pearls,
Handcuffs.
Yeah, immediately. Yeah, I try and tell him the story, and he's like, "Yeah, dreads, bites, 2 bites," and he's like, "That's sweet, sick." Anyway, turn the fuck around, hands in, and then so I get put in the cop car. I gotta
Was
go.
the other guy also arrested?
No, because whoever calls the police first in New York
So
is.
I mean, obviously, I'm wrong because you're telling me what happened in your situation. But I was under, maybe this is a different state. But I thought that in a domestic situation, which this would be, right, because you live together, in a domestic situation, that if there are injuries on both sides, that both people have to be taken in.
So I didn't report anything. If I wanted to have something reported, I would have had to. We'd have to go to trial. There's no charges pressed.
Okay.
And because he went to an urgent care when he got stitched up and said that it was assault, it had to get the state involved. So
Okay.
that's why I'm going through the court stuff kind of at this point.
So, but he chose not to press charges.
No, not at the moment.
Okay,
not at the moment. And then so there's just a restraining order in place right now, which is half the reason I went back to jail the second time. Whatever.
Which that he chose to do.
Yeah, which I've never had a run-in with the law before ever. This is the first time, and I had to go sit in a holding cell for 20 hours and meet a couple of real dudes. I got real close with this one guy, and we were kind of cool and talking and chatting. And then when we finally get released and go see the judge, he went before me and he beat the shit out of his pregnant baby mama. I was like, what the fuck? Chill. Seemed like a normal ass guy.
Let's separate the art from the artist.
Well, and the whole time he was in there just vaguely saying he didn't do shit and bitching about his girls. Man, I ain't even fucking do nothing. Fuck that bitch. And
They
then
pulled up x-rays.
yeah.
Like, yo.
And then the judge is like, Delirious McSpazzatron, did you fucking people's elbow your pregnant girlfriend? He's like, I ain't do that shit.
Is this you performing the RKO on your pregnant wife?
Are you doing what is only described as the Boston crab? Is it there? Ah!
Yeah, no,
Your Honor, this is him performing a pedigree.
Yeah,
Oh,
so that was my fight, and I'm still kind of going through it right now. But I'll tell you what, though, I've never punched someone in the face before either. It's pretty hard. It feels pretty all right.
Did it hurt your hand?
Fuck yeah, my hand still hurts. I don't understand how dudes fight like professionally.
Yeah.
Like you're just out here like this will hurt forever.
they
I think
wear gloves.
I got nerve damage on my thumb. It's still so like numb.
Yeah.
And no, this is a stupid question. So obviously no communication between you and him, but you have like mutual friends, right?
Yep.
Well, he lives in the house. You know something crazy though?
You still live in the same. You don't.
Not on the lease. In New York state law, if you stay somewhere for 30 days and got proof of payment, you have just as much power as the tenant, which I didn't know either.
Squatters' rights.
This place is a liberal hellscape. It's fucking crazy.
Agree.
Yeah.
So wait. So you had to move out?
Well, luckily my wife lives in Albany right now. She's going to med school up there, and so I'm living with her. But yeah, the lease ends in June, and then we re-signed a new one in July. Not with that guy, so I had to be out of the premises.
And
But we're having more sleepovers than ever. And let me tell you, that part is a
We're having so many sleepovers. Fuck, man. It's
so,
crazy.
but do you have mutual friends with him?
Mm-hmm.
And so are you like, have you heard his perspective of this? Like, what story would he tell?
Well, the cops tell you what story he's telling.
Can you tell me that?
It's not the story. It's not the story that I'm telling. There was a
I want to hear his story.
threat of gun pulling, and which was nuts. I don't have guns. I wish I had guns.
Is he
but-
being racist by saying that?
No, I don't want to pull that card either, because this nigga went on Instagram and was like, "Oh God, there's just dangerous criminal running around, being all messy and stuff." And I was just like,
That sounds racist.
I could have played that card. This is the first time in my life where I was like, normally I have quick twitch to it, but I was like, nah, we'll write it out.
I mean,
Unless something happens, and then you'll see me on the stand being like, as a black Jewish man, this is horseshit.
Yeah.
This is horseshit.
As a black man and a Jewish man.
Not only a black man.
A Jewish man.
Yeah,
so,
don't fight kids.
okay, so tomorrow is like the end of it.
No, tomorrow I've been to court 4 times, and all they do is they walk in and you go, "Mr. Bridge-Gadd," and you're like, "What's up?" And they're like, "We'll see you in 3 months, nigga." And you're like, "All right, cool." And then you
so annoying.
You just come back. That's all I'm doing tomorrow too.
Do you have a lawyer?
Public appointed. And they keep passing me off, which is interesting. I got a
Public
text today.
defender?
Yeah, from the lady. She's like, "Hey, by the way, I'm pretty busy, so someone else will be there tomorrow." And I was
Yeah,
like,
they stink.
"Damn, this is nuts." Yeah.
Most likely everything's going to get dropped, and it's just a bullshit long hassle.
No, it will. That's exactly what's going to
He has
happen.
no proof that you have a gun, no proof of anything.
No,
nothing,
and my
zero.
wife was there as the only witness. It's all just a long thing.
This
But
is a long thing, yeah.
it is nuts though. I knew nothing about the
But you
legal
got to show
system
up.
before.
You got to show up.
Yeah, you-
That's what will fuck you.
Yeah. Oh, I got
If
a
you
call.
make a mistake, just show up and just be present. And
Well,
be like,
I got a call yesterday because they send you a call from the automated, it's like an AI thing. And I got a call at like 7 a.m. that it's like, "You are being requested at the court. If you do not show up, we have your mother, brother, and wife held hostage. Everything's over." And you're just like, "I'm up now. I'm up."
I could do one. Just letting you know, New York City has employees who know how to do wanted curved style bullets. So they don't even got to move, bitch.
Pretty much.
I'm just sitting here
You
spinning
can
with the
be a-
sniper rifle, eliminating your family tree.
Yeah.
You can be stationary and still receive the bullet penetration in your head.
Is
Yeah.
this your grandmother's address? Fucking try me. Like that's what
Yeah.
you get at just 7 a.m.
I'm going to pull up on your whole shit.
Yeah. It's it's good.
On
It's
God.
good. Yeah.
We will leave you alone on Juneteenth because we understand that you are half black.
Robots respect Juneteenth.
But on Friday, get ready for hell to be raised.
If you are convicted, what happens?
Nothing. So what'll end up happening is like the very worst case is we'll end up going to trial, and then let's say I lose, I would just have to pay a decent amount of money, and it would be like a level something misdemeanor that in a year's time would eventually get wiped off.
Okay.
It's nuts though. It's pretty crazy.
If
It
you
seems
are
like
gay,
it's an
press 1 because we respect Pride Month as well as Juneteenth.
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 Yeah. No, I like it.
Does this guy have a history of bringing people to court for stuff?
One other time, yeah,
For a similar instance?
similar stuff.
A roommate?
Oh, this guy's a...
I'll ask Tristan, is it a roommate?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
You guys have the same vape, by the way. I just realized that.
Tristan turned me on to this vape, and I switched over.
Oh my God, we're getting the same level of lung issues. Oh yes, China owns our body. I love it. No,
I switched over because of Tristan.
well, Daniel's not so much of a fucking tough ass. I recently banged on the hood of a car.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
Like Midnight Cowboy.
Yeah, I did my equivalent of I'm walking
I'm
here,
walking here.
which was just calling a guy.
Nice.
Which I'd never really done that.
Was he really?
I mean, if he was driving, so pretty advanced. if he was. But I was going through the crosswalk, and this dude I got the right away. I got like 9 seconds left. And the sun's out, hits him in the eyes, and I basically almost have to hop on the hood of his car
Oh,
because
shit.
he ain't stopping. And I like fucking bang on it, and he's like, "Oh man, I'm so sorry." Because it's a nice day, his windows rolled down. So I'm just like, "Dude, what are you fucking doing? Are you fucking?" He's like, "Nah, man, I just didn't see you." I'm like, "If you didn't see me, stop fucking driving." And then he was just like, "Oh man," and he just kept on going. And I got to the crosswalk, and people were like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I was vindicated, even though I said really loud." I'm like, "No one's getting on my keister about that."
And now he's taking you to court for hate speech.
Yeah. What is this, Britain? Well, we through Tina Harbor for this?
He said bloody, and we weren't sure what he meant.
Yeah, no, it was, I enjoyed
The
that.
stones on. You're walking around at 122 and a half pounds, just banging on
Did you
fucking.
take advantage of this situation? Were you like, fuck it, I'm gonna let it out?
Yeah, no, definitely. As soon as I was like, "Oh, I'm okay," and he still stopped
Fucking
him, like,
retard.
talking to me, and he's still saying, "I'm sorry," and I'm like, "You're getting a piece of my mind, dude."
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, and another thing. Why does my girlfriend respect me?
Yeah.
I get nothing at home.
I know I don't bring in a lot, but I'm there for her always.
Get $75 spot pay tonight.
You son of a bitch. Is my cock small?
Yeah.
You look at my cock right now. Tell me if it's small. Yeah. I'll get closer. Okay, at least
Can't
you're
see it.
honest.
The sun, man.
I think you got lucky all around in this
Yeah,
situation.
you got pretty lucky.
Because you didn't get hurt and you got
Hate
somebody
slur.
that didn't jump out and
Didn't
murder
get
you.
Yeah. I would really hate it if I just called him and I turned around and it's just like a whole special needs class with chaperone. And I'm just like,
He's got one of the extended like gas pedals.
yeah.
Because he's
He gets out and he's fucking 2 feet tall.
Why'd you say that to me?
Yeah. I'm normal, just like you. Yeah.
It's Juneteenth. I'm a black midget.
I was about to say. I'm like, I feel like you had it easier than maybe most.
Hey man, that was not fair. Hey man.
It just sounds like Meatwad. Just
From
Meatwad
Aqua Teen
Hobbs.
Hunger Force?
Yeah.
It does seem like me. What up, man? Why'd you have to call me a retard? Why did you call me a retard, man? That ain't cool.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I can't do
Great,
that
it's
at
very
all.
You
good.
can't do Meatwad?
I need to watch more Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
So good.
I get that confused with Squidbillies. You watch Squidbillies?
I watched a little bit of
Squidbillies
I can get
was
into
a
it.
very
Where Shannon's
stupid
vagina is getting drier by the moment. by the
Yeah,
way.
like
This
Squidbillies?
nerd shit. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry's not True Blood, Shannon.
Sorry, Shannon,
Cartoons.
it's not the others.
Sorry.
Shannon, have you ever
Not up
watched
to date
all
on cartoons.
31 parts of Trapped in the Closet?
I've seen some of it. Some of it.
Sorry, I'm watching
Gotta see.
15 hours over 2 days of vampires
I did
fucking.
watch a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Under the
love True Blood.
sea.
And it's not vampires fucking. It's a vampire fucking a regular person.
I would
That's
love
kinda
to see. I would love to see a
It's great.
scene of the best sex scenes of True Blood right now.
It's probably all happening in the first. Oh no, there's a lot. There's a lot. A lot.
It's like
Now
a
that I'm thinking
30-minute
about it.
compilation, you think?
Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say it all happens in the first season, but now I'm remembering.
My girl wants to rewatch it,
It's
so I might watch it.
great.
It's really good. The whole shit.
I freaking love True Blood. It's one of my favorite shows of all time.
Better than Vampire Interview with a Vampire. You told me to watch.
Better, but
It's
you
also
might
a movie.
no. It's
Oh,
a
they made a show
series.
too. They made a
Oh,
show.
did they?
Yeah, 2 seasons.
Egg
Should
on
I
my
watch
face.
the
Really
movie
good.
first?
I don't know. I didn't rewatch it. I don't think it has anything to do with it. No, same like character like by name, but you don't need to watch it.
So you're into vampire shows.
I not
Yeah.
not necessarily, but these 2 shows I really liked.
Okay.
Like
Shannon loves
Twilight,
the
I think
vamps.
should be burned and should have never been aired. Twilight is stupid garbage.
Why?
It
They
was-
can't.
I hate Twilight.
You don't like that it's so cloudy they can walk around outside?
They sparkle in the sun. Like what? How do you just change everything about vampires that's ever existed? They sparkle in the sun.
Yeah, I just want them hot and fuckable. God.
I'm really gonna step out, but like, they're not real. You can kind of just
Yeah, but
make
nothing,
shit up.
nothing
about
in movies is real, but you have to like all agree upon certain things when you watch a movie.
Twilight's
it.
kinda
Yeah,
stupid.
no, but like if like they made a movie
Then make up
about,
a different monster.
yeah, I guess so. But if you like made a movie about Abraham Lincoln and he was 6'5" and African, like it would be a different movie. But if you make a movie about
Right.
like a vampire, it's like, oh, they also can make Subway sandwiches really fast, and like you're disrespecting the lore. It's like these things never existed in the first place.
A ridiculous thing what you're saying right now, Tristan.
Okay, I'm sorry.
They did do Abraham Vampire Hunter.
I know, but it wasn't played by like Jonathan Majors.
True. Should have been.
You just like you like a vampire where most of their thing is actually not being a vampire. It's like the sexy fucking noirness.
No, but like let it be like what we all understand what vampires are
with
to
the
be.
canon,
Yeah,
you know?
it's like we talked about last
It's like
week.
nerds. It's like Marvel nerds, where they wanted to stick to the comic books, to stick to what's real.
It's not even that. It's just like if
You
you
want
watch
the
something
vampires
about
to stick- yeah.
Frankenstein, then there should be the things you understand about Frankenstein's monster. If you watch something of vampires, should be something it just
Would you watch a Frankenstein show where he fucks?
it depends who's playing Frankenstein.
Jason Mimosa.
100%.
He's on a surfboard the entire time. He's like, mahalo!
100%.
Henry Croissant.
Yeah.
Wait, who's that supposed to be?
Carvel. What's his name?
Carvel.
Even worse the second time.
Yeah, fucking Harry Carvel. I don't know.
Yeah.
Played the Green Lantern or
Johnny
some
Fudgy
shit.
the Whale. Are you good? God damn.
That was great.
Well, I genuinely didn't mean that. That was crazy.
That's pretty fun. The guy's like the pinnacle of man. You're just like, I don't fucking know. Henry Houdini, who gives a shit.
Fucking Baskin Robin, whatever. Johnny Baskin Robin.
Baskin Robin Shelton. Do you mean Blake Shelton?
Yeah.
Are you going into diabetic seizures right now? My blood sugar's too low. Somebody put a Reese's under my tongue. Someone put Kit Kats in my mouth like a wallet. I'm having a seizure.
But take the wrapper off. I hate the wrapper.
The wrapper's the least favorite part.
I need a wheat thin. Bad. Bad.
I only eat the stickers off of apples. None of that fruit shit. But you can eat the stickers.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Well,
We're moving over to our final segment, which is scary things. But that would have worked if Figs was paying attention to what the show was.
Yeah,
But he
no.
was texting at the moment. It would have been
White
so
Mike.
fun.
they call him White Mike.
This is the part of the show we talk about scary things, weird, creepy, unexplainable, possibly paranormal experiences, anything that in the moment freaked you out and you couldn't explain. Daniel, do you have a story?
My mom's one of those people that goes to those big fucking, it's like mentalists kind of, where it's like, we can talk to any dead fucking...
Medium.
Yeah, those guys. And she got picked out of a crowd, probably out of like, sourcing to see who the dopes are in the audience.
So like at a show.
Yeah, and got picked out and had a whole
She
conversation.
came on down?
No, he came on up. You
Come
go
on
up.
down.
Yeah, you
Come
go
on down. Your grandma's fucking dead and she's talking to me.
No, but it's all like vague stuff. It's like, what did your kids call her? Nana? Granny. And they're like, yeah, man. There was like 3 options. Of course.
She's in hell burning forever in the lake of season. Like, oh no. I like it when a medium goes heel.
Yeah, well, he came up and did like he just took a guess, right? Because like my mom went in, she explained more than she should have, which gave this guy too much info. But he's like, your fucking mom's over there from the other side saying that your son's gonna be this fun fucking athlete. And I'm like, well, you told him I was black to start with. He's just going off of like, there's a good chance. I mean, it's gonna be a baller.
She's like, my son is black, and you just be like, I see the father's not around.
the Pac-12.
Does he like Swisher Sweets?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna really enjoy Swisher Sweets.
Would you?
Does he have a court case coming up soon?
I'm living a black ass existence right now. Normally, I live the life of a white talking black Jewish man, but I got a couple of
You had a
fucking
job interview today. You
job
got court
interview,
tomorrow.
pregnancy scare, fucking yeah. Jesus Christ.
But you're married.
Yeah.
That's something.
Yeah, it's so scary. So fucking. She's like, I've thrown up this morning. I go, you better be sick. You better be. This is no
Yeah.
good.
It's like in a movie. Whenever a woman throws up, she's pregnant.
This is no time to be fiddle fucking around.
I throw up sometimes. Does that mean I'm pregnant?
Maybe.
You just have a
Daniel, hold my hand.
You have a fucking eating disorder. You skinny bastard.
No, I eat Taco Bell too late, and it doesn't agree with me.
your constitution's made of fucking wheat.
No, it's gotten better. It's gotten better.
Every 3 weeks with this guy. When I first met, Tris was a fucking, just dumpster fire, bro. Coming to my house and just ripping, unmonitored amounts of drugs in my bathroom and then laying face down on my floor while we have business meetings. This kid's come full circle now.
Yeah.
You fixed him.
Yeah. No, it wasn't him.
I just called him gay the whole time. He fixed himself.
Yeah. You really did almost nothing for a guy. Like we would do like podcast meetings at his crib. And I'd go into I'd be like up since like 6, like I fell asleep at 6 a.m. just doing coke. And I'd come into his place, just do more coke, and like crack a ruby grapefruit, fucking White Claw tall boy, and then just lay on the floor with my sunglasses on. And he's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Never been better, bud. Just keep talking." And
not a
I'm
coke
like,
guy.
"How
I'm
did you never see there was something wrong?"
I'm not a coke. I've never been around coke guys. So
Yeah.
I didn't understand the signs.
I
Now
just
see
hit
the
it
signs.
well. It was mostly because I was super exhausted and cocaine got me to regular.
Yeah.
If I didn't have it, I would just fall apart. Yeah. So it was a cool time.
And how old are you?
I'm 27 as well.
It's both young.
Yeah.
That's
Little
young. I
boy.
feel like that's the beginning of the age where
27 is when you
adults
start figuring it out. And
take
you
you
could,
serious.
You could really start. You could, fucking start saving your money. You guys are doing great.
Well, it
For
depends.
27.
You can be one of these kids with fucking, just balloon parachute fucking pants and the crazy hair.
Nah.
I really feel older on the inside because niggas my age.
It's because you went to college and you experienced life without your parents.
I've seen what the Asians are sending over. We don't have a chance. It's crazy.
You talking about like the thick Asian mommies?
No, like the exchange students they send over.
Oh, okay.
They send them over and they're driving around in Maseratis getting 4.0s in classes. Meanwhile,
Also taking part in online scams, the Asians.
they're so good.
They're so good.
They're so good.
I've seen it a lot lately, the scammer videos, where it's like the Indians take the first part of it, where they get the person on the phone, the old person, scam them into the stuff, refund scam, and then they send the Asians to go and pick up the money. They're like the cash mules. And so what they make the old people, they're like, oh yeah.
They take their shoes off at the front of the bank.
they
Stress balls in their hands while they walk in.
Yeah.
no, I want you to sit
No,
in
that
that.
bottle.
Yeah.
We were having a lot of fun for 59 minutes. And then I kind of fucked it up with the stress
Yep.
balls.
No, I just wanted you to sit
You
in
know
it
what I'm talking about, though? The
interrupted
ones
me
that
to
would
say
make
it.
that
Go
like
ahead.
weird noise?
Yeah, keep going.
Sorry, Shannon. Asians stink. Am I right?
So the Indians, they do a refund scam where they like go into your computer and then they mess with the coding and make it look like they've refunded you like 10 times as much money as they're supposed
Did
to.
you just watch The Beekeeper, Shannon?
What is that?
With
I know what that
Jason
is.
with Jason Statham?
No.
The
Where
plot, the
he's-
plot of just that.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish you guys knew because I just bombed twice in a row.
He
Because if
interrupted
you
me
guys,
twice.
If you
to tell
guys
terrible
saw,
jokes.
for the viewers at home, they get it. The Beekeeper, Jason Statham is a beekeeper, and he has this black lady, old lady friend who was the mom in Fresh
How
Prince of
tall are
Bel-Air.
you?
I'm 5'10".
No, just trying to pull a U. Just hit a non sequitur that brings everything to a
And
standstill.
then
For the
he's-
fact for an
he's holding
hour,
on to
I've
it.
been good for an hour.
That's your opinion.
Smashed.
That's your opinion. Okay.
Yeah.
Jason Statham, his best friend, who's this black
He
lady,
said his name right.
Yeah.
something.
she died.
Jason Steakham.
Jason Statham.
Jason Steakums?
Yeah.
Jason Steakums.
Jason Steakums. Yeah.
It's the name of the episode. Is Jason Steakums.
Yeah.
His best friend, who is this old black lady who's a sweetheart, she kills herself because she gets scammed by Indian dudes. They take all her money, $2 million, and she blows her brains out. And then, not only is he a beekeeper, he's a CIA agent. He kills everybody. He
You know, as you do.
He goes to the building where they scammed her, and he fucking kills everybody. It's
Is
great.
it like an accurate? I imagine it's a skyscraper somewhere in like a beautiful part of the country.
That's exactly
meanwhile,
what it is.
meanwhile, it's literally just a fucking shit hut in the middle of Bangladesh with like 7 picnic tables filled with computers.
Like cardboard boxes. and
Yeah,
stuff.
You're saying that's the real thing
Yeah,
compared
it's
to
like
the movie show.
Yeah, and if they just Jason Statham kicks in the door, they're like, "What are you doing here?
What do it? Who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you fucking? Fucking you fucking."
You
do that?
bloody fucker bitch. Mother bitch.
They do that in real life where there'll be some like white hacker dude and he'll be like, watch this. Then he'll just turn the camera on like an
I
Indian
love
call.
that.
And
I
I'm like,
love
oh,
that.
no.
That's literally what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I said scam the scammer. You're bringing it to some random
No,
movie.
I'm saying was it
And
like
when
the
he said it, all of
Beekeeper?
it, you're saying like, is this like a fictional movie versus what he just said, which is what I'm talking about?
on
Yeah, no, no.
And you
I'm
recognize it as a thing.
Figs,
no.
vampires don't do that. Okay, it's not
Shannon,
in their coding.
I'm saying that
They
is
shouldn't
like-
sparkle figs.
I'm saying, did you see the Beekeeper?
You're saying this is like a movie versus the real thing I'm talking about, which you're
Yeah.
aware of
Yeah.
because Daniel just said it.
Yeah. I was just adding fun to the fun.
Oh, was that? Was that what you were doing? Fun. Anyway,
I just wanted to do a Bangladesh accent. That was all just to set up a no, you fucking motherfucker.
I did feel it coming. I go, come on, do the tie. Do the tie.
Do the one.
Anyways, yeah, it's crazy, Shannon.
okay, it's fine. What I was saying isn't important. Let's
Hey,
move back
1
to
hour,
your-
1 hour is
appreciate
pretty
it.
good. Hey, Shannon, 1 hour is pretty good.
It took 1 hour for me to lose my patience with it.
Yeah, that's not bad.
But you've been doing it all along.
No.
Oh God.
Okay.
He's been there in the background the entire time.
Shannon, what the fuck are you fucking talking?
Look back at the scenes. He's at the newspaper stand.
By the way, I'm curious about the number of White Claws because we have a case here. There's 12,
Yeah.
right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7
I
are on the
dos.
table.
I dos.
Yeah, but that's like nothing's been removed from the table. Is there anything left in the box? No. So how does that work? Where are the remaining? I told AJ can have one, but like, where are the remainder
There's a
of the
couple in
12?
the fridge.
Oh.
I saw, like,
No, there
one
was
or-
none in the fridge. I looked.
I saw a lime one.
I went to get
I
you
don't
the
know if I
lime
can
one.
trust
I went to
it.
go get you when I peed. I went to see the lime one, and I didn't see it.
I don't know. It's these goddamn White Claw. It's that
Goddamn whites.
Meet the Osbournes clip where
Shannon, where's my bloody White Claw?
No, he comes out. He's like, somebody's came into my room and stole all my beers, and she's
No,
like,
darling.
Who is the beer thief? Who did it? I'm gonna go call the police and say there's a beer thief. Or was it you?
I don't know how he could put
What's
up
so
with that.
funny is that he's deep in a K-hole.
Yeah.
And she's just like, that's my husband who's always in the K-hole.
I know. I want a girl who loves me
No,
like
I'm
that.
dead serious. Where's my bloody fucking thing?
No, somebody stole my fucking beers. I don't know what to do with it. And then she's like, you did it. He's like, oh yeah.
That's his bag. He does K. He does K.
There's got to be something.
What? What are you pointing at?
No. I'm just pointing at him.
Why?
I don't know.
What's happening?
No, because that was so funny. That was so good. Because he went off on a tangent and
Yeah,
you
it
didn't
was-
say anything. But
because
when
it
I
was
go on a
funny.
tangent,
It was funny what
I
you
hate
just
it
did.
when mommy and daddy fight,
I'm about to-
especially
I'm
when I
about
have my friends over. I'm having a slumber party.
I'm about to crash out right now.
You're watching me laugh at what he's saying. That is adding. That's funny.
I thought he went a little too much, but it's fine. Okay, go ahead, Tristan. Keep going.
They go back into Ozzy.
Beer thief.
I had a spooky experience.
Oh wait, hold on. Sorry.
Oh,
before I go
yeah.
to it.
Wait, motherfucker. We haven't gone to this segment yet.
This
Go
is
ahead,
not your
Shannon.
fault, Tristan. This is Figs' fault.
Oh,
This is
yeah,
not
I
your fault.
forgot we did the graphic.
Tristan, look at me. This is not your fault.
I was trying to set you
It's
up
not
for the
your fault.
graphic.
I'm trying to do that like fell off a water slide trying not to cry thing where all my friends are at the
Bro.
pizza party. I'm like, I'm fine.
That's telling what type of parent I'm gonna be, because that just got me red hot. I saw that. I'm like, shut the fuck up. We're in public right now.
You're gonna fucking cry right now? You're gonna cry? Yeah, you fell. Everyone falls.
Pick your ass back up.
Yeah.
What were you talking about, Figs, that you're going to set me up for a graphic?
Yeah, I forgot we did scary thing graphic already. I'm sorry.
Do you see what I'm dealing with?
Shannon, 1 hour in, not that bad. Michael
just-
Harrington, could you back me up? Jorge,
Just
please.
1 hour.
Yeah, 1 hour. I've
Harrington-
been drinking for fucking 4 hours today.
Harrington
You
is
drank before you
ripping it
got
up.
here?
I did.
He's playing Magic the Gathering right now. Do not tear him away from his Magic the Gathering.
I'm
He's
sorry,
currently
Shannon.
gathering
I'm sorry.
magic.
Michael, I'm sorry. And Shannon, I'm also sorry. I did have a drink before I got here.
Oh, boy.
I drank a
You've
blood.
never been a planeswalker a day in your fucking life.
I
have
hate
you?
planeswalkers. I
know what that means.
Listen, I may or may not be playing Magic the Gathering. I know what segment of this show we're in.
Thank you. That's all I need. That's all I need. Just know what segment we're in.
It's a planeswalker.
Doesn't know which equator he's in.
Shannon, I'm sorry, and this might be the perfect moment for one free compliment.
Good toss.
That dirty shirt from 3 weeks ago looks nice on you that you didn't wash since 3 weeks ago.
Thank you. It's Tommy Bahama. It was $138.
It's crazy to have a dry clean only bowling shirt.
It's the fabric. It's the fabric.
I like it. You got the right amount of taco meat out. The chain's popping.
Yeah.
So my mother gave it to me.
What's
for
it
my
made
birthday.
out of? Floss and tissues? Why can't you just put it in the
I
dryer?
wasn't expecting you guys to tag team on me. This was Shannon's moment, but you guys are my friends. And you
Chum,
betrayed.
there's blood in the water.
Okay, can we go back to your story, Daniel, please?
Oh yeah, sorry. No, basically my mom's just a fucking mo who believes magicians, and like just went and got completely sourced up. And the whole time he's sitting there being like, "A woogada boogada, your big black kid might do something with the ball one day." And she's like, "Holy shit."
Were you there for it?
No, but she came home and she's like, "You'll never believe it. I got swindled in front of the entire celebrity theater. It's fucking insane."
You'll never believe it. Snake oil's real.
And after he did it, he sold me a shirt of me looking like a dumbass, which they actually do because they have photographers. And then it was like so shitty, like Vegas level like screen printing, where like the whole time you stand up in this whole, it's because the celebrity theater is in the round, and so like they can get pretty good camera angles, and it's her just sitting there like, like that, and I'm like, you're fucking.
Why do you want that on a shirt though?
Because
Maybe like as
she's
a printed photograph, maybe. But did she ever wear it?
I want to rock that. I was in awe.
Yeah, well, no, she's an older, she's like a Jewish lady, so she was obviously like, well, this is gonna be worth something. You're like, this is a Hanes fucking, it's a Fruit of the Loom tagless tee. Like this is not gonna,
Amazing.
no good.
Like 10 years
Tagless not
later.
bad. Tagless.
Tagless is good.
The fact he's a tag.
Where have you ever seen her wear it?
No, she couldn't fit into it.
Did she have it like folded and like put in a frame somewhere?
No, it's probably just hanging out with all the other fucking nonsense shirts. She's like that though. She's a I don't want to say sucker, but like falls for easy stuff
gullible.
like that. Yeah, I mean, goes to a Chinese restaurant and is like, well, my lucky number is, and it's like just being an adult starting a sentence like that is, I mean, that's not what you want.
Dude, Kyle Kinane has a great joke that kind of plays into all that. He starts off one of his like newer specials saying he's like, I'm surprised that people who love the lottery aren't afraid of lightning.
You're just playing basically.
He's like,
That's really
he's
cool.
like, you only believe in good luck.
Yeah,
You don't know that they
Yeah.
don't. You don't know that they're not afraid of lightning.
True, but it's a silly joke. I don't think anyone.
I love it.
I think. You know what? I like the lottery and I like hope. So
I don't. I don't
this is a
believe
lot
in
of
either of those
pointed
things.
figs aggression at me now.
yeah.
At Kyle Kinane,
No, but
not you.
Oh yeah, yeah. I hate the once voice of Comedy Central.
No, there's a type of person that does, like my whole family plays the lottery, plays the numbers. It's a type.
numbers,
It's a type.
It's like maybe it's got to work at some point. I have played. I don't have it now, but I have had the Jack Pocket app on my
Yes.
phone. I have like played before, but I don't have luck.
My
I
mom
just
hit.
never
My mom
win
hit this
anything.
month on my birthday.
Yeah.
She'd been playing my birthday 6390 the whole month, and it fucking came out.
Really?
It
What?
came
How much
out
do you win?
box, $47. Because she played it 50-cent combo, and she won
cover the spread.
$46.
Last year, I was with my aunt. It was around my birthday. My birthday's June 9th. Sorry. And so we went to this like corner store, and I was like, oh, maybe I should just like play my birthday. But I'm like, also, I literally never win anything. So we're back in the store the next day, and it came out the day before 6:09.
Oh really?
It came out.
Shit.
And I was like, motherfucker. Like, what are the odds? And it came out on the day.
Fuck.
That's
But
hard.
I don't win anything. My life is not good.
I haven't fucked in I haven't fucked in 7 years. I win nothing. The fact that you're sitting here with all of your brain not shot out of your head is really just,
Right? Thank you.
It's astounding.
Thank you so much.
I mean, honestly, commence.
Thanks for saying that.
Yeah. Shannon needs her flowers every once in a while.
Jesus Christ.
7 years, 3 months, and I'm living.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
I'm gonna tell my girl that. You're like, I know someone who's gone 7 years. Chill, chill,
Chill the fuck.
you fucking harlot, harlequin.
Okay, going over to you, Tristan. So in the past, the stories you've told. Oh, just one. It was a fun story too. So again, for the listeners, go back to episode 393, about a year ago, and you talked about acid, Halloween,
Yeah,
ghost in the alleyway.
yeah, that was spooky.
It's a fun story. Do you
Yeah.
have another story?
I do. I think I saw. I was coming home from the stand a little tipsy, and I scared the shit out of myself the other night. I was like, it was probably like 3 a.m. I was coming home to an empty house, which already not great. Girls in Paris right now, or in Europe, or wherever the fuck she is. Just getting dick down by uncircumcised guys.
Cock down.
Really hate it, but hell, she's there with her sisters, so they're having a blast. You know, nothing brings the
What are you
kids.
talking about? That's a French dude's dream.
I
I
know.
got two American sisters.
Her, her sister's kind of like autistic.
your boyfriend does the midnight show.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Oh.
maybe you give him a call. No.
No.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look at the baguette that I take out of my pants.
Yeah, pretty much something along those lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost it. I lost it.
I ran out of breath. I just, the bigger that came out of my pants.
Tristan, I'm drowning. I can't see the top of the water no more. It's so dark. I think I like it down here.
He's like switched into the gray. You're like, it's cold.
Yeah, yeah. There's wolves.
You go home, it's dark. You're
Yeah,
alone.
I was walking home 3 a.m. and like there's these 2 massage parlors over on like coming down 89th Street that I'm pretty sure one of them is Rub and Tug. And I was walking past and I was just kind of like I went into a like one of the like kind of overhangs to light a joint. And I kept on walking. I was really close to the door. And I swear to God, there is this old Asian lady just standing there, like not at the door, but like in front of the door. And I was like, oh shit, I'm sorry. And like I kept walking and I'm like, she looked really weird. And I turned around and there was nobody fucking there. And I was just immediately, I was like, yeah. It just started like walking really fast down my street. I'm like, oh, this is scary, this is scary, this is scary. And then, yeah, it was like one of those walks where you're just constantly like looking over your shoulder and shit. I looked like a fucking crazy person to anyone out and about. But it was just, I saw a rub and tug ghost. I'm pretty sure it was the ghost of some old Asian woman who did Me Love You Long Times. And she long time is eternity.
It's a long time. Yeah.
It's eternity, apparently.
We love you forever.
Yeah.
What a terrible afterlife if then you're just haunting the place where they're just jerking off old disgusting men.
I mean, if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life.
That is pretty funny. You never work a day in your afterlife.
I
either.
love tool jerk.
Yeah, it's feeling like for some reason there's always fresh ice water ready for these people, but it's just a concierge jerk off ghost
Ew.
walking the halls.
It is a sad life. That's how it ends. You get shipped over from wherever you get shipped over from, and you stay here for a very long time.
Yeah.
Have you passed by that place again?
Yeah, it's always shady. I think I know which one is the rub and tug, and it's the one where I saw the lady at, where it was because like they don't have any sort of way you can visibly see into the building without you having to open the door.
You got to go in there
It's
and ask
curtained
questions.
off and shit like that. You can't really see. All they have is an open sign. That open sign stays on for a while. I've come home like wicked late and still that thing's open.
So, but passing by it again, there's nothing that you see that was maybe like some sort of like pattern that your mind put together because you're assuming this is a rub and tug?
I mean, like every day they draw an Asian woman in dust on the door, but I don't see how that has anything to do with it. But no, I see them outside smoking a decent amount. They're just like some lady in like, I'd say like not like business formal, but like slutty business formal. To where like I could be doing something nefarious, but also maybe doing a presentation. Like it was like if you're trying to show off at like a Hilton Garden at like insurance expo.
Proper amount of tits out.
Proper amount of tits, but like still a little. I mean, I was popping out of my pants. I was getting hard looking at her. I was like, just gave her $30 and she spat on me. You know, just like, yay! No, but it was I've never been in there. Part of me, Haley, my girl, wants me to go in and do reconnaissance. Which it would be very funny if she's like, "What happened in there?" I'm like, "Nothing, not a rub and tug. Don't go in at all."
The fuck does reconnaissance?
Turns out I was wrong.
Yeah, I was wrong. I pulled out my cock and they hit me. Yeah.
Meanwhile, they're like, "Fuck my ass, fuck my ass."
Turns out a lot of places aren't rub and tugs. If you go into every establishment thinking you're going to get a blowjob, you're sorely mistaken.
And so there wasn't enough time for, if there was just an old lady standing outside, for her to go back inside.
No, not at all. And plus, like, I think I would have, like, heard her, like, at least existence in some way, like shuffling or anything along those lines.
Yeah.
But, like,
How intoxicated were you?
I was just about to say that.
I mean, like, I remember it, so it wasn't too bad.
That's something. You remember this moment.
Yeah.
Blackout before and after, but...
yeah. I just suddenly there was shit and piss in my pants. I'm like, Asian lady ghost. And then I woke up at home.
It's interesting, but we did learn from the last story that I know Figs isn't going to remember, but you do...
Just throw me right under the fucking bus. Don't even give me a chance.
Tell me what the story told last time about the ghost in the
Go
alleyway.
ahead. No, yeah, go ahead.
I thought it was a ghost. It was a man.
Right, but like you did like default to ghost.
I did immediately default to the supernatural, but I was very much so on drugs. So
Right, acid.
Yeah, I was on acid. So like I feel like that it gives me puts a little bit more spooky mysticism in my heart where I'm like, this could be the paranorman or something. But like at this point, I mean like if I'm drunk and I'm going to a haunted house, I'm just gonna be like, you're not scaring me. Like it's a bunch of dickheads. Yeah, dude, it's like theater kids, but the worst theater kids.
Yeah.
You don't believe in ghosts like that?
Fuck no, dude.
He's not telling you the truth. Let me explain something to you, Daniel. So I feel like men in general like to lie and say that they don't, and it's because they're scared of it, and so they pretend it doesn't exist.
Let me be honest. It's more of it's like, I say I don't believe in ghosts in the same respect where I say I'm on your block, you're not doing shit. Like, I want them to prove me wrong. You know, I'm just like, yo, I fucking hate ghosts. I bet a ghost wouldn't touch my arm, and they touch it. I'm like, oh, you know, I'd be like, oh, they're real.
Oh, I'm so wrong. I was so wrong.
Yeah, fucking ghost shows up with a switch and it fucking spooks me real
Ski
quick.
mask and a switch. All right.
I got a 40 round clip full of scary.
Jesus Christ.
Do you guys both have some in your cans still before I take this last one?
I have a little bit. Yeah, you do.
Are you a liar? Are you lying? Do you still have some? I don't want to take it from the
No,
guests.
you good.
Okay, so Daniel, do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah, I'm chocolate. We all believe in ghosts.
It's not true though, because like there are some black guys that have come in and like not at all.
No, I think so. I think it's like
Sometimes the streets are scarier.
we don't know what powers the fucking existing soul. So it's like I don't know. Yeah, there for sure could be this just in something else. I hope.
Podcasts?
Yeah, man. I hope there's a purgatory podcast. You have to
Oh
get
my
a gold
God.
plaque before you can get out.
It's Gassed Digital Network.
No, that was I think there's a middle. There's a middle for sure. At least I hope so. If you got like some, I like the unfinished business theory. If you got like some stuff still, and then you go wherever the fuck you're gonna go.
I can't imagine getting much done when you're going up to everything. Just be like, fuck. Like I can't
it's
touch
like
nothing.
It's like in the movie Ghost though. Like you have to go through that process, learn from an old ghost in the train station.
Yeah, hit a montage. Fucking get better. Grow.
It's the montage.
I don't want to fucking grind. I gotta grind being a ghost. You're out of your
put in
fucking
the word.
Yeah. What? No, I've been doing fucking 10 years of stand up. You saying I gotta go in and put in whole afterlife in of ghosting?
Yeah, you think you just get to start in heaven? No, you have to perform in front of
Then
3-4
some
angels.
fucking bimbo on Ghost Instagram just blows up and way past me, and now all of a sudden she's talking to Jesus in heaven. Meanwhile, I gotta go figure out why I didn't do good on a Tuesday.
That is so fun. She's taking pictures with the disciples.
Yeah.
You gotta hang out with the Asian ghost lady that you met before.
Yeah, I'm haunting the stand and shocked that Chris Italia is still alive, but I somehow died of natural causes.
So believing in it, you still have never had an experience on your own in your life that in the moment it was like, oh shit, what was that?
So I had to put my cat down like 4 months ago.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, they came in because they were like,
I mean, it was the state who did it.
yeah,
It was on death row for a while.
she robbed 3 PetSmarts.
Yeah.
To get put
Still
down.
didn't deserve it.
Nah, but like they came in and we were holding her, and then
She
they
was
come
drunk
in and-
driving and ran into another cat that turns out was about to have a litter.
That's what she was off a whole fucking baby bottle of formula just driving.
It gave a life sentence for every kitten. She did 14 life sentences,
Yeah.
but she's got 9 lives. Ah, how does it work?
I don't know. I felt like I felt something when she because I've never seen something just like the soul leave the body in real time. The doctor comes in and just like because they like put a like a
I
needle
was
in.
through it last year.
They come in and then it's just like it just dies. But then I don't know. It sounds crazy, but I felt like you just feel like a presence for a second and it goes away. Now I also could sound like my grandma, just who's off her fucking rocker. But
No, I think that's something. I like looked for it because I had to go through that with both. I had 2 older cats. This is maybe like a year and a half ago. Both of my older cats were like 15 and both like unrelated weird things, and they both had to die, and I was there for it. But after both of them died, especially one of them was like, I'm going to say something that everyone's going to hold against me for the rest of my life, but I feel like he's like my soulmate, this cat. He was like my baby.
Mm-hmm.
And after
How long ago
him-
did he die? 7 years ago?
Wow, it took Figs a full 1 minute.
No, I had it the whole time.
Yeah.
A whole 60 seconds.
48 minutes.
She loved Chiru. She really loved Chiru from anywhere, turns out.
But so afterwards, it was like I had such a hard time dealing with, because it was like unexpected. It was like I took him in because he wasn't like pooping, and I took him in. I was like, oh, they're gonna give him something. It's just gonna make him poop. And I went, God, you want to laugh about something?
no, that's what they did to me too. That's what they did to me.
That's what they did to me, too.
My cat
Really?
my cat was 3. Yeah, we were just taking her in for a little checkup, and they were like stage 4 kidney disease. You're like, nigga.
Mine, they were like, oh, we can't like see past certain organs after they charge you $1 million for like sonogram X-rays or whatever.
Yeah.
And like, oh, we can't see past this. It's probably cancer, so you have to take him to Jersey for chemo. And I was like, he's 15. I'm not gonna do that to him. And it was like, oh, you have to murder. You now have to murder him.
They do. They ask you how financially invested in this feline are you, and you're like,
Yeah.
this is the place where you sell the new ones, right? Like this is because my wife was like all the money, and I was like, we could
I know.
What are the odds we get 2 lemons? Let's just start this thing over again.
I'm doing now all the money.
Yeah.
Because I got 2 kittens after this, and one of them has like legs that are a disaster, and I've already had 1 surgery, $6,000. physical therapy once a week, $200, and now she has to have another $6,000 surgery.
Cat PT.
And she's 1 year old.
I don't really believe in black people reparations, but I paid $3,500 and my cat died 4 days later, and now I feel like I'm entitled to something.
I think so.
That's the Jewish side, brother.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like I'm owed
I
something.
wouldn't say 30 acres and a mule. But I'd say maybe a park bench named after me.
I'll take $500 and a new cat. How about that?
Acre
call
and a
it
cat.
even. Yeah, that's crazy.
When we took mine in,
crazy.
he was just like, he was just kind of acting a little lethargic. And like, I was at work and they went from like regular checkup, just being like, you need to take this cat to the cat ER. And he was having a hard time breathing. But what was fucked up was when I came in, they had him in like this pressurized oxygen tank and shit like
You
that.
couldn't be near him.
I couldn't touch him. But he looked fine. And he just looked scared. He was like, meow, meow. And I'm just like, oh, dude, I couldn't handle it. And then my girl was like, do you want to stick around? And I'm like on my knees crying in a veterinary clinic. She's like, you could probably go home. You can clock out for this one. I'm like, I would have been a mess. I couldn't have been there. To watch my little Cody go. He was like the first cat I've ever been introduced to that was like kind of my guy. And he took a liking to me and he never took a liking to anyone else. And I'd give him deep kitty shiatsu massages. Where he would get on my feet and I'd twiddle my feet and get his belly at the same time. He was such a good boy.
You met this at his 14th, at his 17 years. That's like going to an old person's home and like crying on the floor when Dolores dies.
I love
It's
So
like,
I love Dolores.
Dolores!
Gerald was a man.
Sorry,
You
I
know
have
he was a
heart.
Nazi, right? Nah, but I didn't mean it. when he
Daniel
was a-
talked shit to my cat when his cat died. To his cat.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, he was fucking. His cat was dying, and my cat had already died. And he was like, "Go tell Cody he's a fat ass for me."
Cody's all fat ass. I said, what's up?
Yeah, but nah, dude, they're just so sweet. That's what scares the fuck out of me. It's just like, I mean, we got 2 young cats right now, and they seem fine. Like one of them, I think she's fucking indestructible. She's just like a Puerto Rican street cat that we fucking grabbed out from underneath a car during the New York City Marathon. And she's not respected us one day she has lived in our house. She just wants to be, she's born to be an outside cat and a bodega cat. And we're like, no, you wear a dress now. And she's like, ah, like the entire time. Like she'll come over and just like pet me in the head. And she'll pet you too much and she'll be like, fuck you, and bites you on the hand. And then she'll come back and ask for more pets. But she's a sweet lady. She does not agree with Daniel being in our house, but I think it's strictly a race thing.
That's exactly what she comes and looks at me and she goes, something about you is not right.
It's from being in the bodega. She learned things.
Yeah, she said, buy something or get out of my store.
Moreno.
Yeah.
Moreno.
El negro.
We don't have to bleep it.
Yeah.
We don't have to bleep it. It's okay.
Because it's a cat saying it.
Cats are allowed.
That's what I do to Daniel. I just hold my cat in his face and I scream the N-word at him. I'm like, look, he's saying it.
It's from Los.
Yeah.
That's 2, right? It's a gaggle.
What? Yeah, that's plural.
Gaggle is
Two
what
or more
they're called,
blacks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude.
You tell us.
Dude,
Yeah, it's a
What do you
gaggle.
call them?
addressing a group of African Americans as a gaggle.
Yeah, like on my
Like
mom's
geese?
side. Yeah, no, like on my mom's side, I got a bunch of cousins. But on my dad's side, I got a gaggle of cousins.
Oh, dude. Yeah, no, dude. Oh, you got dude, I don't know how much time we're doing or if
I
we're
know.
I'm gonna pee my pants. I gotta run.
We have to. Yeah. So we'll finish your
just
thing.
one. We can end on this. You have to tell them about the little in-house Illuminati you have over on your black uncle side of the family.
Oh, we just have shout out to the Nines. Look, I have an uncle who's a part of a social club. He started a social club. It's just a bunch of 50-year-old black dudes, a bunch of milk duds, and they just go around to different cigar bars, and they call themselves the Nines, and they have better merch than
Do you want to
most
know why?
podcasts, and it's
Because they're dressed to the
the
nines.
Nines. And they
Wait,
go,
why'd you say milk?
Yeah,
duds? Why'd you say milk duds?
because it's a bunch of bald black men, and they run around, and they just run around all over.
oh,
like,
I thought they were half white.
running around in hats that would make a pimp blush.
yeah. It's
Oh,
just,
that sounds
It's just a bunch of dudes in flat brims, a bunch of like older black dudes with money who go out and just make questionable decisions. No one's watching, and it's
It's just called a group chat. That's just a bunch of
No,
friends.
but it's crazy to give it a name. It's like they went through all the trouble of basically starting
That's-
like
they
a
live-
fucking
They
yeah,
have high quality T-shirts.
shirts.
They have like
Shirt.
satin jackets with the name on the back.
They have
Yes.
smoking jackets.
They
Yeah,
have smoking
gangster.
jackets.
that they
and
keep
they
at
know their
home
shit.
club.
They know their shit.
Yeah,
about
they
when
know
it
their
comes to
shit.
cigars.
Isn't the thing an 8-ball?
Yeah, it's great. Oh, it's great. It's an 8-ball and a rocks glass. Yeah, it's
8-ball and
great.
a rocks
Amazing.
glass. Oh, dude. I remember we were talking about
Yeah.
I went to his Daniel's wedding and I met some of the Nines aficionados, and I'm like, I'd love to be a part of this. And they'd be like, nah, player.
You ain't got it, cuz.
Not even a token in there.
But check out the 10s. Yeah, that's our new thing. That's what we're doing, above and beyond.
I like that.
Well, if you do the 8s, you could really use the 8 ball.
True.
Nah, we've done the 8s. That's how you ended up on my floor.
I've done the 8 balls.
You stopped doing the 8s. Actually.
Yeah.
The 8s are not good.
All right, guys, we have to stop here, but would love to have you both back on. Such a fun time.
So much fun.
Yeah.
We'll do some plugs and get out of here. Figs, do your best.
At Comic Mike Figs. At Comic Mike. And New York Comedy Club, Mike. Thursday. Come on through, 10 o'clock.
That was his best.
Come on through, check us out at Comic Mike Figs. Go to x.com. You can see Fig Talk. Make sure you subscribe to The Thing Is Instagram page. And hell yeah, thank you guys for watching.
I have a podcast that no one else on this table is on. It's called the Modern Apes Podcast. It is me and Daniel.
So much fun. We did it.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah, we should get you on, Shannon.
I'd love to.
Yeah, we had his topic was weight loss, and you took it to heart. No, but you guys, when does this come out?
Yeah, watch My Name's podcast every Wednesday, early in the morning. Then also me headlining the House of Comedy down there in Phoenix Way on July 5th and 6th. So get your tickets probably when this drops.
Hell yeah.
So we're streaming live right now, and then it releases on iTunes, YouTube, everywhere else on Friday.
Sweet.
Oh, okay, so if you're listening to this live and you're in Arizona, please, for the love of God, buy tickets for the Mic Drop Mania show with me and Peter James Fowler. I do not want to get massively embarrassed by my first time headlining coming back. Not a lot of people are there. Well, we can fix that if everyone buys 10 tickets and invites homeless into the showroom. And as long as they're good, we'll give them a sandwich or something. We'll take them to QT. Let them supermarket sweep it for a sec. It'll be a good time. And also, I'm going on a cruise. I'm doing a cruise show August 10th through something, going from Bahamas. So if you want to spend $3,000 to see me on a boat, please go ahead.
So if you're homeless or rich, you can go and see it.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm a man of extremes. I like to keep it. No one can see me or only specific people.
I like it. You can follow me on Instagram at Shannon Lee 6982. Wherever you watch the show, you can also watch it every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern at gasdigital.com. Use promo code TTI. You will get a discount on your subscription. It gives you access to every single episode of this show we've ever done, including last time Tristan was on the show, which is behind a paywall now, every episode of every show on the Gas Digital Network, and our exclusive Power Hour episodes, which we are going to bring back because we have a couple of not duos that we plan on having back on the show soon. So you'll only be able to watch that if you are a subscriber. If you listen on iTunes or YouTube, make sure to rate, review, subscribe, tell a friend, leave a comment. Every bit of interaction helps the show to grow. Take part in our YouTube premiere every Friday at 8 p.m., 6 p.m., 6 p.m., 8 p.m.
6 p.m.
6 p.m. Every Friday at 6 p.m. On YouTube. I'm sighing at Figs being on his phone at the end of the episode when I'm looking for help to do the plugs. But take part, and then it's usually me, Figs, Harrington, one or all of us is usually in the live chat, in the dinner table live chat for the YouTube premiere. If you have stories to submit for bad dates, bad things, or scary things, send it into thethingispodcast@gmail.com. I do have one from last week, but we'll get to it next week. And thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you guys so much for being on the show.
Too much fun. You guys
Have
are
us
great.
on. Again, we'd love to be on a
We will,
power
of
hour.
course.
Get handy.
Oh, no.
Absolutely.
Oh, jeez.
We'll be back next week. Bye, guys.